And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Athletics taking on Trenton. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Our starting pitcher in this one, Chase Dollander. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started, Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit.
Jacob Wilson.
And we are underway.
7 o'clock.
Next offering is down low.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Denzel Clark up next for the A's.
Denzel Clark.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, catcher.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's out.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Here's Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Ellie looking to steal. Pitching for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Bellinger up to hit.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now Ian Happ. Back to the mound. He's got it in plenty of time to first. 2 down. Now batting Joe Adell. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second. Stays alive. Down and in, moved his feet.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now all even up. In the air to left center. Clark moving under it. Brings it in, and that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
That's a ball.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Dolander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2023. And a swing and a miss, 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Brent Rooker. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Lawrence Butler will hit next. Just missed. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom half of inning number 2, leading off Ryan Dozier, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So, man aboard, Salvador Perez, the next to hit. And now the 0-1. Misses the sweeper.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. 1 away. Here's Bryant now. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And there's a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Base knock center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That clips the zone. Strike one. Went with the sweeper for the strike. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Up next for Trenton.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. This one in the air, right field. Butler on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. On to the third inning. Stepping in, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some
Ball,
point.
that's upstairs.
Well struck, right field. That one is back. And gone! A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Max Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Jacob Wilson. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Down the number 2 hitter, Denzel Clark.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hit on the ground to short. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Back to work, Luis Severino. That one fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball,
now.
that's inside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Joe Adell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Right fielder, Joe Adell.
That misses, and that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Ryan Dozier digs in now. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Clark in position. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. On to the 4th, digging in, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Ball, that's low.
Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. And a slider in there for a strike. The Athletics down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out towards right center field. Trout under it. And that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Now what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a ball. Swings through that one out in front that time. Now before the 1-1, time is called. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark under it. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. In there for strike one. The A's down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through him for the K. Strikeout number 8. 2 down, base is empty. And now Zach Geloff. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. A's get one back on this solo blast. It's 5-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joel Kuhnel.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Inside, ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Clark takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now the DH, Ian Happ.
Ball 1.
That one to first. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game.
Nope.
Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Nope.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Denzel Clark now at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. 2 down. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell.
Ball in.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ryan Dozier. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Ground ball left
No,
side,
that's a foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Salvi steps into the box now. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Way inside. Two now, and that's down and away. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take the base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here is Chris Bryant. This to third. Muncy. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Got him swinging. One down. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey!
Grounds one to short. De La Cruz. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball, that's in. Ball
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one's a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That's a ball.
Rooker, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, number 78. Pickoff moved to second, and he dives back in safely. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. Out towards right center field. Adele on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Leiter, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement.
Ball.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Ball 2.
Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettitte, Barry Zito.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next.
Here's Trout.
Boomers. Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ball 1.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Swings over the top of that one.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Up next for Trenton.
Hogan Harris on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first, and Bellinger is out. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Rogers. Leading off, Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the order now. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2, Rogers. A 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Adele going after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 27.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
Gliding down. Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Ian Happ.
Nope. Outside.
Happ
Ball,
lays
that's
off.
out.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's
Ball
inside. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
four, that pitch is
What
in.
a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell.
That's a ball.
Two balls, no
That's off the
strikes to
plate.
count.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Hat on at first. Nobody out. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Ryan Dozier digs in now.
Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Fouls away the first offering.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a count 1-2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The 2-2. That's to third. A sliding stop. Here's one. And a run scores on the double play. Number 50 on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through the sweeper. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. That one ripped. Can't get there, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One out man at first. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Trout moving under this one, and there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one, and next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Kurtz leads off first with two down to the inning. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long